Hey, I'm KIC, and this is the bottom of the tower. We're going to start picking up some blocks right now. Not even going to be goofing around. Nope, nope, nope. We got back from a bit of a road trip, and you know what? I'm just looking here. I want to finish those guys off for appearance sake. Let's turn them into concrete, and you know what? Let's do the same over here. And then over here, and over here, since I see these guys just lying around. And, oh, look at that. That's interesting. That one right there, too. Done. Perfect. But we're going to be replacing these blocks with something a little more permanent now. So let's just pick up all these guys right here. And that's right. I'm going to go ahead and grab number 8, which I happened to create right before we started. And these are just wet concrete arrow slits. Yep, we're just going to pop them down like so. This is going to create a little bit of a hallway. And then we're going to have, I guess we need to actually, you know, I need to do a couple more. I just kind of picked a number at random and rolled with it. So we actually need a couple more of these. Let's do that. That should be enough if we do 2 more, I believe. Pop these guys down right here. And then that leaves 1 more. So basically what I'm doing is I'm popping these down to give us a little bit of a shooting zone if something breaks through. Now, I should probably tell you that I don't intend to leave things the way they're set up right at this moment, but let's go ahead and upgrade these guys. So concrete, and then you'll notice, if you've been looking at the inventory, you saw that I had a metal door on hand, and we're going to pop the door down. And then I also have some forged iron, so we're good. So the plan at this point, I picked up all those frames, all these guys right here. The plan is probably to put them back into place. And here, we'll just kind of do this just for looks. And I'm going to leave it just at 1 layer. But the idea is to do something like have maybe a couple of spaces in here and have a door like right there. Like a door right in each spot. These walls would obviously be higher because zombies would get through if not. And then boom, done. Now, I'm also tempted to go up like right in here and do something like this. Maybe not with this particular material, but maybe. I'm not 100% sure just yet. Could easily do wood, but the reason you'd want to do that is, well, just for sake of really kind of closing it off, that's all. I just think that would look nice. I don't think it's going to be necessary since we don't really have gore blocks anymore. You don't really run into the same problem of zombies getting over things, but whatever. We'll just kind of think about that a little bit. It is day 21, officially day 21. It is 1 a.m. Let's go ahead and head upstairs. I've dropped off a bunch of stuff for the most part. And here, I'll drop those guys off. And I just realized I forgot to drop off some springs. It's cool. And you know what? We don't need those anymore either. And I'm just thinking we're going to need, probably going to need some more of these guys. So wood frames, we have 36 right now. Let's, how much does it cost? Wow, to double it. I think we have some wood in here. So let's just grab all that. That way we're not running out of wood. And then we're going to go right up to floor number 4. I feel like I should put signs everywhere that announce what floor we're on or something. Did I do the wrong amount of frames? I feel like I said 36, which maybe we didn't have 36? I don't know. I did 36. Whatever. We'll say it's fine. It's fine. Whatever. It's fine. This is where we're going to have our staircase. So if I remember right, that means nothing goes up here, but we are going to need to do some... Oh, I might have hit some numbers there. Maybe not. Super sensitive keyboard and all, you know. We'll add those to the list. And then here, let's grab the stairs. And these are going to go pretty much like so. And then one will go right there. Obviously, we can't place the remainder. I think I need 2. I need 1 more, don't I? Look at that. We cannot place the remaining stairs here because there's, well, nothing to support them. But I have a kind of an idea about how I want to do that anyway. And it's not going to be the exact same as what we did with all of the other ones. So if you are a fan of symmetry and the floors all having the exact same setup, sorry, we're going to vary it with this one. But I have kind of told you, or I think I kind of prepared you for doing something a little different with this floor anyway. And if not, I did in my head. Why didn't you read my mind? For shame. For shame. Trying to remember to get these blocks in the corner because I'm really good about forgetting them. So, you know, taking a moment to pop those guys into place. We're going to have a day 21 Horde coming up pretty soon. That's exciting. I'm always looking forward to Horde days, Horde nights. Those are fun. They're a blast. You never know what you're going to get. Some days, you know, the Hordes are pretty weak. Sometimes they're not. It just kind of depends on the makeup of them. And, of course, your defenses and all that matter. Day 7, we didn't really have any defenses set up. Wow, we have run out of frames. Did I not do as many as I thought I did? Wow. Oh, I guess we couldn't do that many because it didn't have enough wood. That's what happened. I only did like 15 or something. I knew something was wrong. I was a little slow on the uptake there. Anyway, Day 7 Horde wasn't a whole lot to speak about. We weren't really prepared for it. Just kind of threw a building down right quick and thought, Day 7 Horde, who cares? Yeah, you saw how well that went. It actually went okay. But it was a little intense at times in ways that a Day 7 Horde has never been. I still stand by that statement. That was pretty crazy. Day 14 was much calmer by comparison. Not a whole lot going on. Granted, a lot of spikes will do that. And then, you know, Molotovs. Molotovs kind of broke the game as far as I'm concerned. Maybe not broke the game, but certainly changed it a little bit. And I don't know if it was for the better. I have to do at least one every time, apparently. One every time. I don't know why that is. I dropped all the other frames, didn't I? Okay, well, that's cool. I guess, well, here, let's go ahead and grab... We need some windows. I know we have some in the box down here. So I'd really like to just be done with this floor. It's going to take a little more than this, unfortunately. But it won't take a whole lot. So we're going to need to make some more wood windows. So do we not have... We don't have those favorited. So we'll go ahead and make another 24, I guess. And we'll favorite those. Just switch those out down there. That'll be okay. For the most part, we're going to be able to just drop these in place, and it'll be nice and easy. Quick, fast, and done in a hurry. And we're going to go all the way to the floor this time instead of putting another block down. So, again, this floor is going to be a little different than the others. I mean, it already is. And I might not have made enough windows. It's okay. It's okay. We're not going to need as many over there, so don't sweat it. Don't worry too much about it. Although I think we will need more than 5. Maybe? Not sure. Well, I need to make something now, so hold on. Let me do that. Secure door. So let's craft one of those. And what I need to know right now is, can I just place this guy down? How do I want to do the door on this one? It's going to look dumb. It's so going to look dumb. Let's do it like that. And then we'll just fill in with frames like that. And I'll just give everything a single level of upgrading just to take a look at it, really. Oh, well, that one's in the wrong spot. That's inconvenient. You need to go away. So that one should have been a wooden frame. My bad. So let's see if this works now. Yeah, that works just fine. So the idea here, and obviously this is not... Did I put a floor down right there? I wasn't supposed to. I thought I left that spot open. My bad. My bad. Anyway, it's all good. Let's put these rebar frames down because these are going to have to go down at some point. So those go in the corner spots because reasons. So you guys go right in here. And then I think we still have some concrete left over so we can upgrade these guys. Love how it gets a little darker with each one of these. Closing off the light that's coming in, so theoretically we should be fine now. Look at that, much better. I was going to say, This door is really non-functional. I mean, it does function, but this is kind of like Winchester Mansion stuff right now. Open the door, fall out to your death. It's not good for tourism when that actually happens. Otherwise, it is kind of good for tourism. We don't have any wood ramps on hand, do we? So where are the wood frame ramp? Let's make a few of those. I want to make a few extra too, because I mentioned about maybe messing with some a little bit to try and do something that I don't know if it'll work. I haven't actually tried to see what it'll do. But let's get these guys in place, because that's where they belong. That just finishes off the staircase. It gives it a nice finished look, I think. That's all. It just makes it look nice. And having that like so, I think that's cool. I kind of want to do maybe a little table right there. I kind of like the idea of that. What sort of... Is that how they're called? Half block? We could do like maybe a little wooden half block right here. I'm not sure what the point of that is. I just think it looks kind of nice. Like maybe we could put a plant there instead of the block. I don't know. Whatever. I think that's fine though. We are going to need to put some lights in here, so let's go ahead and grab those. And then I think we're probably done with the building phase, and it'll be more just about defense. So we have clearly some spikes left over. We'll just go ahead and grab those. Put the windows back because we're not going to need them right now. We're kind of done with those for the moment. And then I guess we only really need 4 of these guys, assuming I remember to put them in the correct place. And by that I mean the correct spacing, the correct placement, correct spacement. We'll see if that happens. So this one would be right here. So once again, I need to go 2 in, right? So 1, 2, and rotate. And 1, 2, and rotate. And 1, 2, and rotate. And then we need to figure out which was the last of the lights downstairs, because we're going to daisy chain off of that. So we're going to go up and to the side right over here. And then I'm going to run you over to this side. And then over here. Turn my headlight off because we don't need that now. Daylight plus functional lights. It's a beautiful thing, my friends. It really is. This is one of my favorite things in the game now. Electricity. It's not fully baked, I don't think, but it's baked enough and it works well. I like it a whole heck of a lot because I can light things up now. This is great. We can have light in here. It's so... It really helps. I don't know. It just... It crap, really helps. I didn't mean to do that. My bad. Whatever. You know I didn't mean to do that. So if I wanted to place these guys like... something like this... And then... I need to do it kind of like... Maybe like... this... I don't know how exactly I want to do this. I mean, I think you know what I'm going for, but I don't think it looks quite right. I mean, maybe it'd look better with some paint on it. But I don't know. We'll just kind of leave these here. Since this can kind of just hang around and it's not going to mess anything up to be in the way like this. I think it's this one that's problematic. The rest of it looks okay. Yeah, I don't know. You know, maybe it's okay. It's basically like, you know, a screen separating the room. I don't know if I really like it or not, though. I don't know. Let's put up a couple of decorations. It's not building, just decorations. Where are they? They're over here, aren't they? So we have 2 paintings of the lake house and 2 paintings of the landscape. Put all those guys in there. And then we really do need to go outside and play with some spikes and traps and stuff. And I would kind of like to set up an electric fence, but part of me doesn't want to. So we'll decide on that momentarily. I would like to put up some sort of artwork or something just to kind of, you know, liven the place up a little bit. So we could put a a nice painting right there. I think that's good right there. And maybe we'll put one up on this side too. Come on. Come on. Wasn't it all painful? Was not painful at all. Guess we'll go up high. That's okay. And then maybe we'll go put a couple of these somewhere up here in the more loungy area. So we'll just rotate these guys around. It'll be a lot of clicking. Huh. Yep, that wasn't right. And then we'll just go do the same. My bad, I went too fast. Come back, come back. There we go. So a couple paintings there. I like that. I think that looks good. You know what? I want to compare something. Now that we have some daylight too, we can actually see a bit. Look at that. It feels like we're even with that top floor over there, even though we're definitely not there yet. But man, that's a pretty good height. I feel like we actually have a pretty good height going on right now. Like that feels significant to me. I like that. Look at that. We have all sorts of quests to do still, too. It's just kind of ridiculous, but whatever. Let's go grab some concrete, and then we'll take a look at what we need to do for defenses. And like I said, we'll kind of debate maybe... Here, let's grab all these things just in case. I'm going to grab those and those and those. And do we need... I don't know if we need mechanical parts. I don't think we need household chemicals, any of that stuff. What we will need are a bunch of these, though. And... I know we have a couple of relays, so we can think about this. Forgot I put you down already. How about that? That's something. I'm so distracted by too many things going on. There's a lot going on right here. There really, truly is just a lot to manage at the moment. Kind of crazy. Cat, I don't know how you do it, but you seem to have it under control. I mean, look at her. She's just like, no, I'm good, man. I'm good. I got this. What do you need? I got a human. All right. You say you do, kitty. Let's go ahead and mix that up, and then we'll still have enough rocks to do 147 more. That gives us a good 416. So that's basically 40 blocks. We're probably not going to use that just yet. We might use a little bit, just doing some repairs here and there. Maybe upgrading the workshop. That does still need to be done. I don't know, I'm a little torn on how much I want to spend on the workshop these days. Because I feel like we've probably got things set up pretty well for the Horde to come over here where they're supposed to come over. And by that I mean to the tower, not right here. They're not supposed to come to the spikes. They just happen to do that because they're awesome that way. Here, we'll go ahead and repair these guys. Just because, I mean, it only takes a click. Hi, ma'am. You just spawned right here. It's cool. How are you doing? You're quiet. You're awfully quiet. I'll give you that much. Come on, come on. Clickety, clickety. Clickety, clickety. So this is where a bunch of the spikes got smashed last time, because the zombies came from this direction. So let's just kind of keep... Or rather, let's replace what got destroyed. And then maybe we'll need to fill some more in. Man, this is... That one would... Those two weren't supposed to go there, but... Okay. They insisted. Just had to check and see how far back we could actually go here. Let's just keep going. Now, I do need to stop before I go much further. Because we need to make some log spikes, too. So, we'll make some wood log spikes. Let's make... I don't even know how many we need of these. I'm just clicking. I know, it'd be faster not to click. But it's fine. And then we're going to need some more of these guys, like another 40, I guess. That means I got to go chop some trees down. Yikes. You look like a big tree. Let's get a bunch of wood out of you. You won't mind, right? We'll plant the seeds again, so it's not like we're going to run out of trees. There are plenty of trees around anyway. I mean, come on, take a look. No problem, right? No problem. Don't really have any interest in making a tree farm, though. That's kind of my point, is that we'll replant them, but not really looking at doing like a big tree farm thing or something. So we'll just do this tree right here. This does make me think maybe I should go put that chainsaw together. Assuming we can make one. I think we can make a chainsaw. I'm fairly certain of that, but maybe not. Here, so we'll just go ahead and plant a tree right there. We'll put one right here. And out there. Cool, good. That looks great. Let's grab those log spikes. We don't have too many that we need to put back into place. There's one right there. Those guys are looking pretty good. I was mainly looking at this spot right over here. I am hugging this wall. You have no idea. I am basically strafing my butt against the wall. Perfect. Look at that. That went smoothly. I realized there's a space there. Take care of that. Momentarily. Come on. Okay, perfect. Looking good. Looking good. I'm not going to block this all the way off. I feel like this is probably good enough. Because I still kind of use that as a way to get around, so we'll leave that. I mean, what are the chances the zombies are going to come from the exact same direction this time again anyway? I mean, I don't know. We could probably upgrade all of these spikes to metal, too. Didn't mean to do that. I was trying to get those other spikes. Wow, there are a lot of spikes over here that need to be repaired. That's cool. I don't know why I waited until now. Probably because we've had so many wandering hordes that... or just wandering things that have spiked themselves. And some you've probably heard. Others, I imagine you haven't, because they've been while I've been busy putting rocks in forges and that sort of stuff. And I haven't shown you every precious second of that, because who really wants to see every precious second of that? That's kind of obnoxious. That covers that side fairly well, I think. Now we can kind of continue this going back here, I think. So we'll just kind of basically use the rest of our spikes over here. I feel okay with that, my bad. I hate when that happens. Come on, place it on the ground. Don't be that guy. I love that little tiny itty-bitty stone right there. Makes it impossible to put a spike down. Just the way it works. It's all good. Come on. Target the ground. There you go. This is not the slightest bit painful. Not at all. There you go. You got this. Now, I realize that door right there is kind of useless now. I mean, you got to move so carefully coming out of it, but I also suspect it won't be long before the zombies clear a path. And even if they don't, we're pretty much just using the front door to the workshop right now. And we still got to do something about, like, a path or... Ow. My bad. My bad! Or a raised way to get over there. So we'll do that, too. That's just apparently going to be a little while. And maybe that'll be... What the heck is that up there? Oh, that's the safe sticking out, isn't it? Oh, that's unfortunate. That looks dumb. That's okay. I'm going to ignore it. It looks great. And it does look a little goofy, I gotta admit. Now that I see this right now, I don't know how much I like that we have bigger windows up there, but that's going to be kind of a pain to just chew everything up and get rid of those levels right there, those blocks right there. It would look a lot nicer if we did, though. Really would. That would help out. So that's probably something to worry about after the horde. But we still have a good chunk of a day left. So we will spend, I guess, the rest of this day probably making, I don't know, I guess since we have time, we might end up making some electrical traps and stuff. I'm not sure. Wow, that was really bold of me to do that, because I am not good about navigating through spikes. Anyway, we'll set the remaining spikes that need to go down over here. I'll make sure that everything is good on this side. I think maybe we need one right there. These guys need to go down over here. Look at that. We're missing a couple over here. Did I somehow magically make exactly the right amount? Nope. One too many. It's pretty good, though. Pretty close. So I'll just leave it right here with these upgrades in place. And I'm feeling pretty good about day 21. We've got Molotovs. We've got spikes. We've got a crap load of guns. And a good amount of ammo, but not a ton. Regardless. Catch you on the next one as we wrap up our defenses for the Horde. So till then, thanks for watching. See you later.